Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'm up now. It's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my state. I'm finna give it a cool shot with my Ncaa. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East How much it costed? Like an Andre. I finna bend on a that band-aid. Thinking I miss, baby, is a mistake.
A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today, two NFC South teams set to tangle. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Penix to the air to start us off. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. That's the first down, and he's still going. They got 24 yards on the play, and the Falcons will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On second down, Robinson. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Oh, but it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Once again, Irving. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. To the air with Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, bless his heart. Where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Penix now on first down. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Still going inside the 35. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 5-point first quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Ncaa on now for the extra point. And this one thankfully not off the mark. He gets it to go. To kick it away, here's Pinion. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback gonna come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Give for the first time to Rachaad White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. White's got the first down and more. Down the sideline inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. No gain on that one, and now it's 3rd and 8. It out wide quick, and oh, he might throw this. That's incomplete. They tried to pick up the first down with a little gusto, but maybe a little bit too much. Now we've got 4th down. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. Everyone's out there, so let's get things restarted. Wow, Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
Even the best kickers on earth, they'll miss one every once in a while, and it stinks. I guarantee you he wants that one back. But all he can do now is push forward. Short memory, the best kickers always have, and convert the next time around.
On first down, here's Penix. Hits his running back. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Hauled down by Christian Izien.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Firing quickly as Penix, complete. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Penix. coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Baker now from the gun. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Handoff headed right, Irving. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Mayfield now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate. They stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
They don't pick up anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Mayfield tucks it, starts running. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
That effort and that play, that was just about pride. Maybe some arrogance offensively to think you could just run it right at him through the end zone, but pride defensively to rise up and get that stop.
So here he is, getting his 2nd field goal look of the half. This is a chip shot from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Hits him on the in route. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 around to Robinson. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long. Penix now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And that one's going to move the chains. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Robinson. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action. Here's Penix. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, kid.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That blitz right there, Kate, was a win-win defensively. Got a lot more bodies around the line of scrimmage in case that offense ran it. Well, they put it in the air, and that quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball other than in his own arms.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bradley Pinion on down to punt. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried to find Mike Evans with that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Baker. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Mayfield on 1st and 10. Evans brings in the slant. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead just before halftime. Mike Evans with the touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers take a 4-point lead. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. McLeod now returning it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's taken down with some quality yardage on that play. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. No one around, he's got space. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers grow the lead coming out of halftime. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Another try following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. throwing. Penix just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He takes this in on his side of midfield, and he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And he won't get back to the line, Bronk. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Here we go, it's Mayfield. Chased out to his right. He finds the rookie from Ohio State, and they get this down to the 28. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10, here's Mayfield. Completed over the middle, and he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Baker now off to play fake. Headed out right. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Mike Evans with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 18. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. About ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. We look underneath here. Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes, Kate. He gets drilled. And QBs know that feeling. When you're letting it go and you get hit, definitely not the throw he wanted. And by happenstance, the adjusted throw still found a home, and that home was his teammate.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a 31-yard play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up 2nd down. They're going play fake with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Penix here from the gun. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
So out now comes the punter. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by White. He cuts it back right. It's a foot race. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 5. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Penix now. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneer football, and this could be over quickly. This lead huge entering the 4th. New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's a toss to White. And he's gonna haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep running away with this. It's a Rachaad White touchdown.
Just wow, Kate. I mean, wow. We are watching something extraordinary today. Not a 100-yard day, not a 150-yard day. How about a 200-plus-yard day with that big tote?
McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Throwing from the pistol, Penix. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll try and run here with Robinson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jamel Dean makes the play. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Now these drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Baker now from the gun. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really, it just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Now Penix off the play action. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To the air with Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down. The give now to White. And they drop him just a couple yards beyond the line. It's 4th down now. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. They get to this one inside the 10. Looks like they stopped it right at the 9-yard line. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. On 1st down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons trying to do some window dressing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 16. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll come up 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Throw caught at the 6. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons making the scoreboard look a touch better. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Ncaa is up and good. And the Falcons will trail by 25. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground, here's White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Sending the tight end in motion left. And the play clock gets 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So that delay backs him up 5. Now 2nd and 15 to go. They'll run here following the penalty. And call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. Looks like they get about 4 out of it, but not close to the first. That brings up 4th down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Second and 10, Penix to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. On 1st down, here's... And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. And again, it's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being